State is Colorado's final game. The score is up 21-0 at the half, and Colorado has been clicking on all cylinders until the back half of the second quarter. That's when the play became interestingly stagnant. And first, I want to say, y'all have to get off Shedeur's back. And I get it. Y'all are saying he's holding the ball too long. Pay attention to when that happens. So there's this long pass in the second quarter from Shedeur to Isaiah Hodge, our next two-way player. And from what I could see, he's actually really good. After that, what happened? The O-line on the right side, which had already caused a false start penalty in the beginning of the second half, the end of the first half, did what? Y'all are upset with Shedeur because he realizes two things, just like he did in the Baylor game, just like he did in the Kansas State game. This is the same thing over and over. It keeps happening. We get in the groove, then what? Something happens with the O-line, particularly to the right side. It already happened earlier in the game. It's happening again. And what y'all don't understand is, at the same time, the run game starts to get wobbly. So Shedeur steps back from the pocket. He's trying to, one, find somebody to throw to that's down the field because the run game is becoming inefficient, maybe due to a rotation, maybe due to OSU's defense is actually putting up somewhat of a fight. So he's looking for somebody at the end of the field. At the same time, the O-line on the right side gives way. I get sacked. Then we try it again on the next play. What happens? Shedeur looking for somebody at the end of the field. No opportunity with the run game. He realizes OSU's defense is not allowing, not just pressure on him, but OSU's defense is not allowing short passes to be effective and the run game to be effective. So what y'all have to do is just get off Shedeur's back. Because when he was sacked 8 times in the Baylor game, he still backed out the pocket, scrambled, looked for somebody. He saw number 10 coming, and he rolled out the pocket to the left. He extended the play, and the pass was executed and resulted in a touchdown to LaJohntay Wester. The same thing happened with the Kansas game. The Kansas game, same thing, except for Shedeur wasn't sacked as much. But when the pressure begins to give way and he backs out the pocket, he's going to roll to the left to get away from the pressure coming from the right and execute the pass. In the Kansas game, it was because the run game was inefficient. It was the fourth quarter. And for whatever reason, the running back coach put in Dallin Hayden, who had not been effective all game, just like the Nebraska game. And what did we say last week versus Kansas State? The same thing. Our running game starts suffering. Y'all want Shedeur to fire off passes to the running back who's ineffective and short passes that the defense can stop. But when he tries to extend the play to get a long pass that he knows he can create to LaJohntay, Will Shepherd, or Travis Hunter, and sometimes Draylon Miller, y'all get upset. You have to decide. You have to pick your battles. Do you want Shedeur to use his experience for all the football he's played his entire life? He's probably seen every scenario out there and created some while at Colorado and Jackson State. So y'all want him to just go, let me just keep giving it to the running back instead of taking the time to find somebody open on the end so we can make a play. We're not getting anywhere with this run game unless the rotation changes. And that's what happened on the next drive. As you can see, Michael Welsh was the running back, handed off. He was able to be successful. Then you saw we handed the ball off to Charlie Offerdoff. So the issue, in my opinion, is not Shedeur. The issue is the right side of that O-line with its consistent problems and inconsistency game after game after game. Sometimes you can count on them, sometimes you don't. They do silly stuff like 5 false start penalties and, giving way and not holding up to pressure. With Shedeur, all he's trying to do is find somebody open when the run game is stagnant. That's it. So get off Shedeur's back. Okay, let's get back to the game. All right, y'all. What does it say? I can't see what that says. Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. Are y'all watching Colorado versus OSU? It's the last game of the season. It's a wrap for season 2 of the Coach Prime era at Colorado just after these last 2 quarters. Peace.